Yo, what's going on, y'all? Just checking in, man. Just wanted to talk about some things, man. And before we even talk about any money, before we talk about any strategies, before we talk about any kind of charts, anything, man. I just wanna kind of tell y'all just a little bit, kind of like why I started this channel. If you ever felt lost, unsure, not knowing what in the world you're looking at on the charts, or had no clue how to even get better, and just would hear people talk about all these things and just sounded like a foreign language to you, man, it's for you, man. Like, that was right there. It took me a long time to figure out what a whole bunch of things meant, and let alone even start getting good. I've been trading for a little over 5 years now. The first two, I can't even lie, I was just like everybody else, man. I thought I was gonna get in this trade for like a year or two, be rich as hell, just like everybody I saw on YouTube and all that. So I got in, but I got in not understanding what I really was getting myself into. I got in like thinking I was gonna get rich, but just trying to find the right strategy and just going, but didn't even really know how to improve the strategy, and it wasn't working. I'll just be real, it was not working at all. So I told myself, man, if I'm gonna do this, I gotta lock all the way in. I gotta relearn everything, rewire my brain, and just go in, and that's what I did. I just started relearning everything from ground zero. I started from step one. I would put up a video while I'm trying it on the chart, and I would not move until I could do it without the video and explain out loud what I was doing, what I was looking at, what I would explain it to myself, and then I would move on to the next thing, the next small thing, the next small thing. Not a whole bunch of stuff, just little by little, piece by piece. Some things would take me a week, some things would take me a month or two, but I was just trying to learn like all the way. And I opened up a small $150 live account, just I wanted to trade with the real emotions that paper trade just didn't give me. And not knocking nobody that paper trades, but just me. I just like feeling the emotions of real money. And I know $150 may not seem like a lot, but it was a lot to me. Like the 30 cents, the dollar, the $2, the $5 moves, the $10, whatever it was, man, they all felt huge, and win or lose, it felt big to me, man, because I wanted to do this so bad. So it all felt big. I went through revenge trading, doing this, doing that, and kind of understand a little bit more, but I still felt like I was guessing a lot of the time. So at some point, on this small account, and I did this for a little over a year, mind you. I didn't lose the account. I didn't win much, I didn't lose, but I was just doing it. But at some point, I just started recording myself on the trade. Most of the losing trade, 'cause that's all I was doing, really. I was losing a lot. I would record myself and just talk, not for social media, which I still have a whole bunch of those, but not for social media, for myself, man. I would explain, no matter how dumb I sounded, I would explain exactly to the T what I was seeing, to the candle that made me press the buy or sell button. Like, I would explain everything, what I thought I was seeing, or what I was seeing at that moment, everything. Like I said, to the candle that made me press the buy or sell. Even if I really didn't know why I was pressing it, I would just explain whatever I thought. And then when I would review it, obviously most of the time it would be like losing trades, like 90% of them, 80%, whatever it was. I would review it, and I could hear where my mindset was. I could hear what I was thinking, and I could see how the trade play out, and I could see in real time the mistakes I could hear and see in real time what the mistakes I was making. Man, that helped me out so much, man. Like, so much, like video journaling. And little by little, man, I started fixing things. And it happened. I didn't do it for 1 week, for 1 month. I did it for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of trades just to fix one small thing. And I fixed another thing, another 100 trades, 100, 200, 300, 500. I don't know how many, bro. It was so many trades. But at first, I didn't really realize or think I was getting better, because you don't really see improvement. You don't even see it, because you're still losing, but you don't see it. But I was improving. I was improving. And, you know, maybe around month, I want to say maybe around 10 or 11, once I opened that live account and doing this video thing, I started coming up with my own process, system, and rules, which I had no clue what they were when people used to talk about it. No clue how to find them. But I started figuring it out, which I didn't even know I was figuring it out. I was just doing it because I was doing it so much. Oh, this didn't work, that didn't work, this didn't work. And don't get me wrong, I was still losing, but now I started winning a little bit. But when I would win, it didn't feel like I was guessing. So I started getting a little confident, because I didn't feel like I was guessing. I was like, oh, I think I started building a little something. And then I added, instead of like normally where you just take profit goals and all that, I just cut that out. I just started just taking, if it's Forex, you know, 'cause that's what I started with. Forex, I still do, but 5 to 10 pip move. 5 to 10 pip move, because I was still losing, right? So I was like, man, and I was struggling with my discipline. So I said, man, what can I do? Can I force myself to take a trade, a small trade, and just be done for the day? That's just what I told myself. If I couldn't do that, then I was going to struggle. I was going to struggle with trading. Like, I just knew it. So I just forced myself to do it. I would take 5 to 10 pips, close the trade, be done for the day, and walk away. Whew, y'all know how hard that is, right? Like, you wait for your full confirmation to set up and only take 5 to 10 pips and be done. And I know a lot of people are like, why the hell would you do that? You've been waiting for your full confirmation, all your rules, everything to line up. Why would you only take that? At first, it seemed dumb, but I just wanted to see if I could set out to follow what I set out to follow. I did it not even knowing how long I was going to do it. I was like, all right, I did it for 2 weeks. All right, let me just do it for a month. I did it for 30 days, and I had my first green, in my mind, my first green month ever. Like, I've had green months, but like I said, it felt guessing. This didn't feel like it was actually like it happened the way I wanted it to happen. So I had my first green month. So I know I did it again, another green month. I said, okay. Now I started getting excited. Like, I started getting confident. I wanted to wait longer. It starts just getting all these good emotions in you. So I did it the 3rd month, but this time, instead of closing the trade, I just used trailing stops. You know what I'm saying? I just used trailing stops, and I had another green month, man. I was like, uh-oh, I might have something. Especially with that 5 to 10 pip. It was extremely hard at the beginning. Extremely hard. But I'm so glad I did all of the video journaling. It took so long. I did it the 4th month. Another green month. I said, yeah, I have something. So then I just went all the way live, put a little bit more money in it, started winning little by little. Not a lot, little by little. Them little months started getting bigger. I finally decided, I had never did try the prop firm. I finally decided to try one, passed it in March. Game changer. Like, that first month, man, it was crazy. March, biggest month I've ever had. And April, May, June, man, like it's been just like, my trade just transformed completely, man. And I'm going to show y'all the strategy I use, but I'm not super big on strategy. This will work for anything. I'm going to just use I'm going to show y'all the framework I use to get better, to actually improve. And before I tell you, like, bro, it is extremely hard. It is going to take a lot of time and a lot of work, and it's going to be a lot of feeling like, damn, I'm not even getting nowhere. That's how it feels. That's how it feels. And then until one day you start getting like, damn, it's actually like, okay, I'm actually starting to get it. I'm gonna show y'all what they don't talk about, what the work is, what, you know, all that is, man. At least for me. I'm not saying I'm a super rich trader by no means, but I have been profitable for I'm still newer. You know, 5 years I've been profitable for years straight. A little more, but like nice money, about a year now. And I know I can take this far. And again, I'm not no super duper rich trader, but I know how hard, and I know what the work requires to get to where I got to, where I'm at now. That's what I'm gonna show y'all. And wherever you take it, that's where you take it, man. If I can help somebody like to shorten the learning curve, because I was doing things extremely wrong. Nobody talk about how to get better. They just talk about strategy. And again, strategy, you definitely need a strategy, but any verified strategy that people making money off of, you can do this for. I've talked to people, helped some people that use different ones, or Head and Shoulders, trend line, you know, everything, whatever it is, bro. It's not necessarily about that. It's about how building a process for your own system. How do you build it? Like, cause bro, when people will talk about process and rules and confirmations, man, I was like, bro, I mean, of course I knew what they meant, like in a daily life. I didn't know what it meant in day trading. I had no idea, let alone how to find it or how to build my own. And I just started doing it. Nobody told me to do this. I just started doing it. But I'm gonna share what helped me, because I know. The people are like, why, bro? Because I know what that feels like. I know what it feels like to feel like a failure to yourself, to your family. That shit feels horrible, bro. It is like a sickening feeling. You've been doing this shit for so long, and you still don't understand. You see this person, even if they're lying, you don't know they're lying. Like, understanding, you feel like, bro, what are they seeing that I'm not? Like, there's gotta be something. You just so stressed out. You get little wins and you get hope again. But really, in reality, you're still just guessing, bro. And I'm not gonna guarantee you'll be profitable. Like, I don't think nobody can guarantee that. What I will say this is, you will have a framework to take a way better step than you have before in profitability, bro. And man, look, man, salute. I appreciate every single one of y'all, man. And just remember this, man. No matter what you're going through in life, wherever you at in your trading journey, man, just keep going. Keep going, man. And I'm gonna see y'all on this side, bro.